Hey everyone, how you doing? This is Mark Senior, also known as DJ Sharketer. How is it going tonight? Actually, how's it going this morning? All right, figured I'd come on. It's early enough. It's 12:44 midnight, raining as usual. Uh, well, today was a good day. Enjoyed myself, went for a ride, took care of some business, and met a few friends to talk about some stuff that goes on YouTube. Showed them some things, and figured off that I'd come on. Had a good dinner. Had chicken, pork. Well, not pork fried rice. We had rice with vegetables. That was good. Fried rice, vegetable fried rice, and here I am. Went on the Johnny Yarborough show for a bit while I was driving, and it was a good show. Had a good show on Jim Terry TV, and so here I am at the midnight hours and burning some oil. Well, so today we covered a lot of information, cleared a lot of things up. I'm not going to talk about anything anymore. Discussed it with my wife. I'm not talking about any of my private information here on YouTube with anybody anymore because that's my right. And there's a lot of good people here, and I wouldn't want people talking about you, just as I wouldn't want them talking about me, especially taking things that may not be true and turning them into something that it is not. Um, I really don't care about those people that are trolls and assholes. Uh, I'm gonna change a little bit and change my attitude towards motherfuckers who think they're gonna just sit there and treat me like shit and walk away with a smile, because you might not walk away with a smile after I'm through with you. Uh, you might run into what we call a wall, and maybe you won't get out of it. Man, my allergies are acting up today. My head's all stuffy. My son's awake. He's upstairs. Finally got the link for him to go back on to school. He'll be doing school from home now. The cigarette's not lit, so but I'm gonna light it up if you don't mind. So I lit up the cigarette, and it's an open panel. Anyone that wants to come up, that's welcomed. That's from the community, from Angels or Jim Terry's, are welcome to come up. And nobody I do not know is welcomed. I do not tolerate any type of bullying or bullies, because if you're gonna bully me, I'm gonna bully you back. After all, I'm not a child. I'm a full-grown man, a father, a husband, and an uncle and a grandfather, and I don't have to play games. What I do is just turn off the negative and just keep going with the positive. Just like night it says, just do it. So I don't care. I'm just gonna do it, and just keep going with the flow and keep doing my channel, and I did study tonight. I finished up my paper, submitted that for grading in college. That was some reading I had to do. Had to do that on Wounded Knee. Civil rights. I didn't know, but Wounded Knee had something to do with civil rights. Do you know there's civil rights still on YouTube? Do you know people have civil rights? Do you know people are entitled for protection on YouTube? And if YouTube doesn't abide by that, they're breaking civil rights laws and people's privacy laws. By doing that with some of these people and talking about people and their families and going, to somebody's, putting somebody's home up on the internet is not quite a right thing to do. I heard about a few things about people putting somebody's homes up on YouTube and having pictures. And I also heard about people showing up at people's businesses and thinking it's all right to be trying to bully people. Yep. I heard a few things. Well, you don't do that. You shouldn't do that because things can come back to you, such as karma. And that's pretty sad that people got to go bully other people because they're bored and they do things behind a computer. And it's all right, that people do that. But there's also a limitation to it when people bully people. And as far as I'm concerned, being a bully isn't a good thing. I don't like bullies, and I'm sure everyone in the community don't like bullies. That's from Angel's community, and that's from Jim Terry's community. As far as I could tell, there's no bullies there. Just people getting along, having some laughs, and some serious talks, and that's cool because that's the way it should be. I definitely like Angel doing the members only. That's one thing that I do like about it is that things are done behind a paywall, and it keeps out the. I cross my fingers. It keeps out the people that don't bully, but somehow they do get in. But hopefully, YouTube will come up with a way where you can keep out people that are harassing other people that are part of the community. On my end, I can't do that, but I can strike them and have them taken down, which I haven't done to anyone. I don't think of that as being necessary. What I do is just block them or block a comment. And if I don't like it, and if it's about somebody else, I don't like that. That's not right. Just like somebody coming in, making comments about Jim. And I don't think you have a right to make a comment. There's no proof of that about Jim owing child support. And I don't think Jim, of course Jim will stick up for himself, and he'll look into it and see who it is, and he'll basically find out who you are if he has to. But most of the time, I don't think Jim cares, because Jim is a different horse of a different colors, and I enjoy it. I enjoy even today. He's just got a good personality, and he takes it and lets it roll off his back with some of these people. But if he has to stick up for himself, he goes full force. I mean, I would too, if necessary. Tell it like it is, especially when people are trying to go after your family and cause problems. That's not right when people do that. So that's where I am at that. Uh, that's the way it is in this world. You got to take the good with the bad. As far as things go with personal things that go on in my home, uh, you know, that's personal. I was happy to share what I could today and let people realize I'm not going through easy times for me, and that I'm not trying to take anything out on anybody, or I'm not trying to be antisocial with anybody. There's just a lot going on. I wanted to come on earlier with Johnny Yarbrough, but I couldn't uh, because I was driving. But I did come on, and when I was able to stop, I texted a few people in the chat and continued driving. Then I got to my destination, did what I had to do. Then I got home, got back on the computer, did my paper for college. So I did that. Let me see. Okay, I got that. Just checking something out. Last night I was going through, I went ahead and found some cool things online with the pandas and the eagles and the wildlife. Jim Terry's the one that introduced us to that. And yet I found pandas because I saw that come up in the news with the pandas. And I was like, shit, man, this is pretty cool. So I showed the live pandas that were in the zoo. And pandas were playing with each other in the panda area for the bears, and I thought that was pretty cool, man. Watching that for a bit with everyone. I know it was, man. We were up in the morning time, man, and I was up till 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. And I couldn't sleep because I was on with Mr. X, and and then he got off around 3, and I somehow we lost the internet, so I wanted to get back on with him, and I did. I was able to get on and say goodnight to him, and I just wanted to let him know I didn't hang up, and just to let him know that the internet had went out, and that was good that he was just shutting off. Mr. X was just shutting off, and he goes, hello? hello? And I said, hey, it's me and Shark Hitter. And I said, what happened is I lost internet connection. And he says, oh, that's okay. And I was just shutting off. I said, I just wanted to touch base with you. Thank you very much and have a good night, And I did. And then I went over here on my show and went on for a bit. A few people came on. And I had a good time with those that came on and those that came on in the chat, and you know had some good things, conversations, and talking. That was that. So I enjoyed that. That was a nice time to do that. And I know some people stay up a little later, past the midnight, and I stay up a little bit past midnight, and sometimes I'll stay up even later. But I've seen shows go on later, early in the morning. So I'm like, well, I know that people go on around 9 o'clock, and I'm like to myself, I got to find a time that's good for me to go on. And I do have to watch my medication that I'm on. I mean, I'm on different medications. I'm on heart medications, and I have to take them at a certain time of day because I'm scheduled for it. So I take it at 9 o'clock because I got to take it twice a day. My medication, got to take it twice a day. Every 12 hours. So it's every 12 hours I got to take my different medications. So I do that. And, to keep myself healthy, I don't miss it. Even, let's say, for instance, I stayed awake till the time I got to take it. Let's say, all right, I took it at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I take it 9 o'clock at night, and then I've stayed up till 6 a.m. I have to get up and still take my medication at 9 o'clock. Okay. And then what I'll do is I'll take my medication, then I'll go back to bed and then sleep till the noontime if that happens. And it's funny. I talked about 9 o'clock, and the everything went down. Now it's down to 9 people watching, but maybe people are going to bed, or maybe they're just somewhere else and watching somebody else, or just watching me just to maybe fish around. But I'm not saying that's the case. But from what I understand, that does happen from time to time. Is that some people come in and they watch, and then they go out, and then they come in and go out again. So you know, I was just, watching the news, and then I was watching about Trump getting a, a jet that is going to be given to the United States, which I'm interested in, the president and what he does. I like how he talks, President Trump. I think he's, a cool guy. And I like how he talked about the jet the new jet, presidential jet, that he's supposed to get. Then we were listening. I was listening about Iran and how close they are to getting nuclear weapons. And, we're that close to nuclear war. That close, nuclear war. I've talked about that before. I mean, what would you do if we woke up to something like that? We're just, and we ain't walking away, what would happen? So I wouldn't want that to happen. And I hope everyone out there in the chat wouldn't want that to happen, because we don't realize how good we do have it being here in the United States. So what else? It just hasn't stopped raining, man. Hasn't stopped raining. Really sick of the rain. Already 2 days of rain. That's what we're gonna have. It's supposed to rain really bad tomorrow. Right now it's 59 and it's light rain. 59 light rain. Shoeless Joe Jackson, Black Sox, removed from MLB's ban list. Trump signs $600 billion deal. Wait, I hate when that happens. Trump signed $600 billion deal with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Yep. So that's what I'm reading there. And that was just speaking of Trump. I'm going over some headlines. Detroit Lions 2025 schedule released. An unresponsive, what? Jet crash. An unresponsive jet that crashed after flying over Washington had dozens of unresolved maintenance 6 hours ago. Detroit Lions 2025 schedule released. Everything to know. I'm just reading headlines. U.S. testing powerful jet engine on aircraft carrier in the middle of the ocean. Yep. Interesting. Good headlines. So that's what I'm reading now. I'm reading some headlines. That just popped up, so I figured I'd read some headlines that I wanted to read about Shoeless Joe Jackson's Black Sox. So I guess there was the Black Sox at one time. I gotta look that up. In baseball, about Shoeless Joe Jackson, Black Sox. Strange. Never heard of that. I know he existed, but I never heard anything about the Black Sox. What's that about Cam Hayward? Cam Hayward on George Pickens trade. We could be a better team because of it. That's the Steelers. Pittsburgh. I like that. That's good. Null and void. Judge strikes down executive order. So that's good news for the Steelers. I like Pittsburgh anyway. Sorry. I do like Pittsburgh Steelers. I've always liked the Steelers, and why I've liked them, one of the things about them was their helmets and their uniforms. The second team I liked was the Vikings. Second team because of the uniform, the helmet with the horn on it. I always liked that. I thought that was interesting. Wow, it's already 1:10 a.m. Good night, everybody. I might as well say that. Good night. Let's see what happens. So I could leave the chat on, let everyone stay there. Oh, he's back. He's back. So anyway, I don't know if you can hear me. Not sure if anyone can hear me out there, but I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. But I figured since there's not that many people on, I could just take my time and talk about things. Let's see what's going on. Yep. What is going on? Oh, thanks for the Cash App. Thank you very much. See, I didn't ask for anything, but I got a Cash App. Thanks for the $100 Cash App. That's going in the savings. Yep. $100 Cash App. So you don't always need to ask because you will receive. And I just got $100 Cash App. So that was a nice thing. Thank you very much. I don't have to mention names, but I will say thank you for doing that. Because not many people do donate or give, but there are those that have, and I appreciate it. Those that have given. Don't think I spent the money because I haven't. It does sit there, and I use it for like things that I need, like the StreamYard. And because StreamYard got expensive, and it's not cheap every month. It used to be less, but it went up in the price. StreamYard, which I think is, not. I think it's a bunch of garbage how they went up in the price. I think they should, for the price you're paying, they should add more features to it. That's for sure. They should add more features. And let me see what's going on. Do I have that? Who's that? Okay. All right. I had to turn off the comment for a second. I had to check something out in the private chat because I had something there that I didn't erase from something. So I wanted to put it there and save it in private chat. It's for me, just in case I had to, copy and paste it and put it up. But I don't have to do that. So, why do you think? I just got a question, everyone. Why do you think people act the way they do and treat people the way they do? Do you have any clue? Uh, is it because people know people you don't like, or is it that you just decide that you don't like somebody? Just that question. Why do you come on to watch? Is it because you know me? Is it because you're just hanging out, watching, listening? Are you at work? I mean, what is it that others are doing? And I never see anybody. At certain times, I'll see people in a chat, and then I'll see them come up, and then they'll chat, and then I see them come off, and then go away. What is it, and what is it that causes that to happen? There's nothing bored about what I'm saying because at least I'm able to talk because uh, see, usually what it is some people can do it and some people can't. It's like watching the news or something. You sit there, you watch the news all day. They're sitting there talking about world events such as Russia and Ukraine bombing each other and killing each other, or something going on in the city where kids are breaking into the schools and attacking Jews and Jewish students. I mean, you'll sit there and listen to that, but it seems to me what I'm saying is making sense about why is it that some people like to. What is it that we're doing? I mean, who's watching? Uh, what is it? Is there anything interesting that I'm saying? Is there something cool that you want me to say? Yep, here we go. Max, shut your mouth. You want to hear the dog bark? There he is. Max, be nice. Mark's only jumping around like a jumping jack. My kid jumps around when he gets excited. I'm waiting for him to hit his damn head in the ceiling. One of these days, if he hasn't already, his head's probably hit the ceiling. And I haven't checked yet. I swear, one of these days, he's going to jump up and smash his head on the ceiling. And he does that, and he flaps his arms around. He plays video games. He gets excited. That's what he does. And I deal with that on a daily basis. So we're still on here, 120. And I'm not going anywhere for a while. I could sit here. I could sit here. I could go outside. The fire pit's redone over, but I can't light it yet because the paint's still wet on the fire pit. If I lit that thing up, man, it would catch on fire. It would go up in flames. Gotta wait for it to dry. I don't know. It's probably gonna take days to dry now since it's raining out. I didn't really. I wasn't the one that painted though. My wife painted it. She wanted to go outside, so I went outside with her when she did it. She painted it black. I told her what paint to get. We got a grill paint for it. Well, it's made for grills. It's made for anything that has, wood stoves, that has a certain temperature. You have to buy a special paint. So she did that today when she got home from work. I don't even know if anybody's on right now. I'm going to check. We're going to check, see if anybody's on. Why not? Let's see. Oh, that's on. Uncle Adam was on. Oh, I should show him. What's the matter with that guy? Whatever. Whatever. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, here we go. That thing must sense the camera's watching. Came through there and now left. Oh, come on, man. That sucks. I showed it. What's up, man? Johnny, what's going on, man? Good to see you too. Figured I'd come on. I couldn't make it on your show. I wanted to come on. Uh, I was driving, but your show was good, man. But you went off. You went off a little early. You went off around 10, man. 10:30. I was surprised. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, Johnny. Just waiting to see what's going on, seeing if anyone's coming up. I was figured I'd go on and share some time with everyone. Let everyone know I'm okay. That cares. Uh, I'm wondering how many haters might be watching. Uh, I don't know, but you're welcome to come up if you want. You know, I was trying to see if anybody wanted to come up. But so far, I got you watching, which is cool. I'm glad you're here, John. Glad you're here. I just got a Cash App, so there is somebody watching, and I appreciate it. To the person that gave me a Cash App, because right now that's needed. I definitely appreciate that. Oh, there's a raccoon. Look at that. I like that. That's oh, look at it. He's got a hurt paw, man. He's got a hurt paw. So right now we're waiting for some animals to come in. I don't know if any's going to come in, but they come in. There's the raccoon. I think that's another one, different one. A lot of people watching. Oh, the camera went. The camera keeps fading in and out. Changed over to night vision. What the heck's that raccoon doing? I think there's a couple raccoons there. There's more than one. They kind of act like a cat, the way they dig around. Look at them. Give me my fucking food, man. Give me my food. He's got a stubby tail, that one. His tail's not fully long, not as long. It's like it got chopped off. Let him walk away like he's pissed off, man. He's walking away. Yep. Who cares, man? That's interesting. I just had that, so I want to show it.
Battle plan, and today we're talking about a battle cry. We're talking about a battle against the bots. And I believe that it's up to our senior entrepreneurs to fight these moronic mechanical manure that we are being bombarded with in today's society. So stick around, listen to my rant. Maybe you feel the same way. And I'll give you some suggestions on how we can fight this menace. Guys in our age group, remember when society was human. Remember when customer service people were human. Remember when you got interviewed for a job, you were interviewed by a human. This is fading. Now, Robbie the robot's taking over, and we have to fight that. And we are the ones that do it because we are the ones that remember when society was human.
That guy there is an attorney, and that's Uncle Adam. Yep. He used to go on Angel's panel, and he has a good sense of humor. He has a lot of cool things to say, and he's a friend of mine. And I go to visit him. I'm going to visit him soon. So I spoke to him on the telephone because he's got some information for me that I want to get. And he always shares information with me uh, in regards to stuff that goes on. And I do want to show him something. And he knows a lot about business. He knows a lot. He's just he's just a all out awesome person to me. And listen, when I call, he never hangs up the phone on me, and he always picks up and he talks to me. You know, he's a friend, and he doesn't feel like a friend. He feels like family to me. I'll tell you that. I've been friends with him now over a year, and it feels like I've known him a lifetime. He's just got that personality about him, and he's smart. Smart. Smart man. Smart man. He does a great job. Great job. I like him. So I just turned off the camera. Might as well. No sense in having it on. There you go. Look at that. Look at that picture. Who does that look like? That's Buckwheat from Little Rascals. I like Buckwheat. Buckwheat's cool. Let me see. Did I take that off now? Yeah. I'll put him back up since I'll give you something to look at. Let me see. Avatar. I'll put up that picture. One when I'm in my 40s. I'm in my late 40s there in that picture. Look pretty good still. I'm 54 now. I was 48 there. 48 in that photograph. So far we're doing good. We got people still here, and I ain't complaining. I'm sure we're having a great time out there. It's better than not. More than three is a crowd. Remember that too. How many people like mozzarella cheese? How many people like pizza? How many people like mozzarella cheese and sauce on dough, cooked? Yes. 8 slices. Pizza. I'm going to be making that. The oven has shipped. My wife told me. The new pizza oven is shipped, and we're going to do it. I got to make the dough. So I got the sauce already made, and hopefully it stayed well in the vacuum packed bags that I sealed them in. I'm sure it did. I'm sure that it tastes good. It's got this fresh oregano in it and stuff. And I had a chance to, collect the taste and stuff from the oregano. So I got to set up the oven. I got new propane, a new tank, a new cart for it to set it on. I'm going to take the old oven and take the stone out, and I'm going to put the stone in the oven on the inside oven. So if I got to do pizza inside, I'll do it inside. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And I think it's going to turn out good this time. I think I had to re-perfect the dough again. The dough I made wasn't as it did rise, but I don't think it turned out as good as I wanted it to. It kind of was. I think I made it too thin, first of all. And there's different ways of making pizza dough. I made it a way where you add some sugar to it, but you don't have to add sugar. This time I'll make it without the sugar. You definitely got to add salt because the salt's what helps it keep that, it sticks together. And I had to get the granulated salt for it. Once you do that, you perfect the dough. It turns out so good. See, in the pizzeria, it was different because we had the big giant mixer that mixed it, and made 50-pound bags a day of dough, and that was a lot, man. That was carrying a big load of, picking that up, putting it on the table, cutting it up, and each dough was 1.5 pounds. So it takes a lot to run a pizzeria. It's not easy, but we managed, kept it going for a long time, man. Kept it going for a while. I wish it lasted longer, but it didn't last as long as we expected. It was just becoming too much of a burden, but that's all right. I don't feel we made the wrong move doing it. Let me check something out. I want to check. I got to check something out on the YouTube page. Just give me a second. What I was doing is checking to make sure that I was checking to make sure that the StreamYard link was working outside on the YouTube page. That's what I was checking. I could actually do this. I want to do this once. Let's see. Share screen. There. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm sharing myself with me. Why not? That's pretty funny. Now, I'm looking at myself. Look at that shit. Look at that. You see that? Look what that did. It's showing like a screen there, then another screen. It's showing the pointer. Then it's showing me in 3 different spots. I think that's pretty damn cool doing that. So, and then you see everyone coming up in the chat. And you could see that. I think that's cool. I stopped that. I can stop sharing that. Come back to the screen. So it does work. So if anyone wants to come in, the link works. I had Johnny Yarbrough come up and say hello, and he asked, are you okay? And I did respond back to him that I'm good, just trying to get my views up, Johnny. But I didn't hear back from him. He probably fell asleep. Let's see, what time is it where he is? It's like 11:47 in California. It's like 11:47. This is a good time to come on too. I think it is. I don't think there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with coming on. You could go on YouTube anytime, and it fluctuates. Some nights you might get better views. Some different hours you might get better views. People might be just coming back from doing something and going to the store, and then they go on. And I'm sure those that follow me get alerts. I get alerts all the time. When somebody's up, I go on their channel. I don't always go on the panel because I'm taking care of something. Like 9 o'clock is hard to come on when people are coming on because I like to spend time with my wife because she's working all day, and she doesn't get in till like almost 7 o'clock from the train ride from Manhattan because it's a long train ride from Manhattan to here because she has to take Penn Station into Long Island. And that's not an easy train ride for her. And she does that in the morning too. She goes ahead and takes the train from Long Island all the way into Manhattan. So that's not an easy trip. And she does that, 3 days a week. And I hate it. I hate when she's in Manhattan because you never know what goes on, and I ask her, well, how's the population of the homeless? Because there is a lot of homeless people that are there. And, some of them are in boxes, living in boxes. And where she works, she has to walk past those areas. And you don't know who's inside of there. You have no clue who's inside one of them boxes sleeping. Some of them are trying to collect money from her. And I'm not there to protect her. I would. There's police all over the place. And sometimes the police are going through knocking on the boxes to wake people up to leave. That's what I remember. They go through trying to remove all the people off the streets, uh, through the the areas where they work, where people work, because those people are sleeping along the walls of the buildings, like the Roosevelt, too. I never thought the Roosevelt Hotel would turn into what it has, but they're cleaning that up. That's all getting cleaned up, I heard. I mean, that's bad, man. That's bad. I mean, that was a place like a ritzy hotel at one time. Now it's not so ritzy anymore, is it? That's pretty sad. That was across from that was 380 JP Morgan, right? 380. It was the Bear Stearns building. I did security there. Yep. JP Morgan. That was a decent job. Wasn't bad. I liked it. I just didn't like the people that were my bosses. Did not like them. A lot of disrespect. Just like, on YouTube, there's a lot of disrespect from people that don't know you, that think they know you. It got so disrespectful, I told them to stay away from me and my kid when I saw him. Yeah, that's how I could be too. I say I would make sure stay away from my kid, man. They didn't like that. Yep. I'll tell you straight out, stay away from my family. I didn't care if you were my boss or not. I'm the boss of my family. How's that? You're not the boss. Think that hurt my feelings? No, didn't hurt my feelings. I treat people how they treat me. That's how I am. There's a breaking point. You keep pushing. Don't worry. When you start treating me like shit and dirt and you just keep doing it, eventually I do what I have to do to make sure I straighten it out. And I'll do that too. I don't care. I don't have to be nice, I don't have to be nice. Just like, if you're not nice to me, I don't have to be nice back. Uh, what was that? I saw something on YouTube where it says like we don't take it back or we fight back, something like that. I saw it. I saw that listed in one of the YouTubes. Well, I'm still here. I ain't gone nowhere. 155. Yeah, that's good. And I see that there's more people watching. That's nice. Thank you for coming in to watch. I don't see nobody coming in the chat, but that's all right. I just saw, there we go. We got somebody there. Rockin' Kennel, how are you? How things going with you? I just showed Adam, man. Did you watch Adam yet? If you want, I could show him to you. Just give me 1 second. Hold on. Ah. Yeah, I had Adam on. I was showing Adam on my show just to give you a heads up. It was a little bit earlier. Yep. I had it. I put him on, and I was playing his video, but I sent the link. I think it was to you. Let me see. I got it. I got him saved. I want to show the phone. Showing. Let me see. I'm looking up Adam now. What I have him on. New business battle plan. It's called New Business Battle Plan, man. There it is. Adam's doing good with his subscribers. They're growing. There we go.
One, customer service people were human. Remember, when you got interviewed for a job, you were interviewed by a human. This is fading. Now, Robbie the robot's taking over, and we have to fight that. And we are the
Here's
ones that
Uncle
do it
Adam.
because we are the ones that remember when society was human. You guys might remember an old comic book from the 60s and 70s by Gold Key called Magnus Robot Fighter. And this was a guy who was trained to fight robots in 4000 AD. But 4000 AD is here now. And it's up to us to fight these robots any way we can. And I'm going to give you some advice on how to do it.
So there he is, man. You sub this channel. Yep. He's he's got a good plan there. Gotta love Uncle Adam, man. He's a good guy. So I have a few more people coming in. That's cool. And I'm glad that you stopped in. I was getting a little. I was wondering when some people would come into the chat. You know, some people come in a little late, and I came on. Uh, let's see, how long have I been on? I've been on for an hour, 16 minutes. Yep, he looks good for being in his 70s, man. He does. I went on a few times today, and I went on 2 hours earlier, and now I came on again, trying to pick up my views, trying to get more followers and subs. I'm just going to stay on and do the best I can. Hopefully, it will pick up. And I just keep doing what I'm doing, man. Just like I wrote, don't care, just do it. Like the Nike says, just do it. And if you stop doing it, then you're giving up on yourself. And I don't want to give up. I want to succeed at doing this. Letting people know that if I can't get the people to come on, well, then I'll just do, just talk. And talking is what I'm doing. I know some people like to talk about, other people, but I'm not about that. I don't like talking about people. I don't like making jokes. I mean, I like to make jokes, but I want to watch what I say because I don't want to hurt anybody. And it's just not fair. Oh, how are you, Erica? How's everything? Not feeling well. Well, I hope I hope you know what's going on. Is it allergies? Is it a cold? Hey, listening's better than not listening, Erica. I slept a lot today. I got up early to take my medication, then went to bed, woke back up at 11:30. Oh, you have a neck injury? You know what? I think you mentioned that to me that you had gotten some injury. Was that on a job or something? Or was that in a car accident, Erica? I spoke to somebody else and they said they got injured, got some type of back and neck injury, and it was on the job. Trying to think of who that was. I don't know. I don't think it was you. But did you take some type of Tylenol for that, or do you have something that you take to alleviate the pain? Oh boy, from a horse. I remember one time I got thrown from a horse. I got thrown over the front of the horse. I was little. And that's not good for you. Yeah, you should get like a Tylenol or something. That's for sure. It must be bad for to wake you up. Do you have horses now, or you're not into taking care of horses anymore? I love horses. Horses are awesome, awesome animals, and they're strong. What kind of horses are they? Wow, 32 years old. It's heartbreaking though when you lose your horse, especially when they're you have them for that long. And you just keep doing what you love, never stop. You got to keep doing what you love because it keeps you going. And axe quarter horse, one is a Appaloosa and one is a painted Appaloosa. Beautiful, beautiful. One is an ass. Is that what you mean? One's an ass? Man, they must eat a lot. Must eat a lot of hay. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Got you. One's uh, a quarter horse. I got you. Man, that's an adventure to own a horse, man. That's an adventure. That's one thing I like about One thing I liked about New York City police is they used to have the horses and they'd ride them through the city. The horse officers. That was cool to see that. The horses were beautiful, and the horses protected their owners, the officers, and the horses are always assigned to their own officer, and that's who they know. I think even state police have them, and I think most police departments have horses. I like rodeo horses too. Yep. Really interesting. That's a good. They're beautiful horses, and I can't believe that horse thoroughbred had a thoroughbred that was an ex New York City police horse. Yeah, very muscular, very well protective over their owners too. I think. Do you think it's hard to get a horse that was already raised by somebody else, or do you have to get the horse used to you? Yeah. Yeah, some of them horses are really tall and they're big. They're not small horses. I just wonder how people do it, how they could, take a horse and raise it and uh, nurture the horse. Do you think a horse is similar to I was told my uncle has horses and he's got one horse left, the others passed away. Uh, he's looking for a goat. And what he said is goats are good companions for horses. I don't know how, I guess that's true. I've seen that horses will be better for, really. So it is true. So goats are good companions. Wonder why that is. Wonder why that is. It's interesting how they can adapt to that and have a companion like that. Goats and horses bond easily and do great together. So he's right. Yeah, that's what he has to do. He has to get a goat because his his love died. You know, my uncle's horse had a, there was a female and she passed away. And I think her name was Bread. So he's getting a goat for the old guy. Hopefully he'll make it. Pig? Potbelly pigs? That's so cute, man. I had a potbelly pig too. I got him from Pennsylvania. He was he ended up getting like pretty good size. I'll never forget that. He was digging in the ground and everything. He was becoming a nuisance. Had to get rid of him because he was digging in the ground and digging around, digging into the floor. His tusks weren't were getting bigger. And they get big, man. Some of them get bigger than you expect. They're supposed to stay Nigerian dwarf goats. They're cool animals. Yes. I love animals. I love animals. I mean, God gave us animals to enjoy and, gave animals to us also to have as pets. And I love to hear stories about them. Just like I showed, I had a live video uh, of the live deer. I don't know if there's any more left. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you are ever saw this, but this is pretty cool. Look at that. There's a skunk, a possum eating together. See that? Look at that, man. Both in the wild, just eating, hanging out together, man. You see that? That's pretty cool, man. I like that. Sit there and watch that and just enjoy that. Before there was a deer hanging out eating, and then a couple raccoons came in. They came in too. A couple raccoons. But look how close they are together. And it's like they're friends. You don't even see them going after each other. The possum. Look at that. He's drinking water, man. He's got a little water bowl. The skunk is drinking water. I mean, that's interesting. I mean, you don't get to see things like that every day. I mean, that is cute, man. I mean, I had to show this stuff because this stuff exists, man. You think it don't, and it does. Oh, there's something else there. What is that? Another possum. A raccoon? No, that's another possum. 3 possums, a raccoon, and a skunk. Look at that. Look at that, man. They're all telling each other what to do, who's going to eat what. See, that's like I mean, this is better than National Geographic right now. Look at that. They're all pissed off now. The possums are getting all skittish. They're walking away. Something scared them away, I think. They're scared of something. Could be a deer, man. There's something over there because the raccoon keeps looking. Must be the possum they're looking at. See, that's a big possum. That's a big one. possums like the corn. Must be corn on the tree there, too. I just still can't believe they're all hanging out together like they are. And not one of them is trying to hurt one another or try to chase one another away. It's all about surviving and just eating. And I know the skunk has been there a while, man. Skunk hasn't moved. He's been there quite a bit. He hasn't moved at all. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Raccoons do. They have little hands. That's true. I saw that today, Erica. Even somebody's word isn't good enough. And I'm like, what? You know, some people are hard, hateful, and they want you to get a rise out of upset and judging, and only humans are the ones that judge and hate. And that's a fact. That's a fact, Erica. And I'll never know why. I was raised not to do that, but people do it to me. Whoa, there's a fox. There, that's why they were running away at first. Look at that. The raccoon ain't there. I don't see the raccoon, but the skunk and the possum are there. Wow. Look at that, man. This is great. We're on the same time they are. 228, 514, 25. It's 62 and rainy where they are. I could sit there and watch this. I mean, you can't tell me this ain't interesting watching this take place, because you think it don't exist, but it does. It does exist in the wild. Man, look at that fox eat. He's hungry. He's hungry. Whatever that stuff is, he likes. This isn't boring. This is interesting. There's nothing boring about what we're seeing here. Uh, it's just crack corn. You're right, Erica. That's true. See that every day. And then during the daytime, they're gone. You don't even see them during the day. Those things will be not even around. It's like they weren't even there at all. Only thing you'll ever know that they were there was that all the stuff was eaten and they hung out and they left. That was it. And then they'll come back the next day after the food's back and they'll come back and eat and do the same thing. Hang out, eat, and dine together. Don't judge each other. Just come and eat and then go on to the next day. Definitely like what I'm saying. I mean, this is. Look how close they are. I mean, they're like 2 feet away from each other, and they're in a line. Look at that. They all have their spot. They're all just hanging out. I mean, that's unbelievable. This is a good channel, man. Glad I came back to it because before there was only one animal. There was only the deer, and by the time I got on, it was already gone. It left. He came and ate a little bit, and then he left. The deer, or she did. It was a doe. It wasn't a male. Uh, but they show a photograph that deer come there. But this is live right now. This is for real happening. Just like us, just like we're here. It's live. can't stop watching. I think it's really cool. Oh, there goes the fox. He just left. He's gone. He had enough. He's like, shit, the skunk is coming up behind me. That fox ate a lot, man. Fox ate a lot. I'm just watching. Because the skunk's hanging around the longest. The skunk must not have any enemies. He's like, I could, piss on him and shoot my piss at him, and they'll leave me alone. Been on for 2 hours. I just stopped the screen. Figured I'd shut it off. That was interesting, man. I thought that was cool. Gonna have to get up early tomorrow. Time do I have to get up? Let's see. It's 2:37. Got to get up at 9 o'clock. So that will give me 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. No, really? 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7 hours. It'll give me 7 hours of sleep if I wake up at 9:30. Because I'm getting tired. I'm sure everyone else is too. So, but I wanted to say goodnight, or everyone have a good morning. It was good hanging out. It was good to share the live animals with everyone. Don't forget, look it up on YouTube, wildlife. If you're interested, wildlife live, and you'll see it should pop up. You look up wildlife live, or just put in wildlife, and you'll get it. You have a good rest too. Sweet dreams to everyone, and be safe. And we'll talk soon. I'll be on tomorrow. I'm going to come on again. I'm not going to say same time, same bat channel, but I'll be on same channel and not the same time because I go on all sorts of hours when I see that it's a good idea. If I'm not watching a show, I'll come on. All right, everyone. Take care. Have a good morning.